Major changes are in store for the Air Force, and tonight Wright-Patterson could play a key role. A commission deciding the Air Force's future will visit the base tomorrow. Jordan Burgess is asking questions about the impact on the Miami Valley. Jordan, what have you learned?
Well, we know the Air Force is going to have to cut its budget over the next 10 years, but the commissioners will be inside the gates here of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in just a few hours. Say they won't be the ones deciding what gets chopped, but I found what they determine could go a long way toward impacting the outcome. A force's future now up in the air.
This debate is happening right now.
A national commission on the structure of the Air Force tasked with finding the middle ground.
They have to do with what should be in the Guard, what should be in the reserves, and what should be in the active component.
Now they're looking to Wright-Patterson for answers.
To get a first-hand sense from airmen, their leaders, the communities, as to how the Guard, the reserve, and the active components work together.
But with $55 billion in Air Force cuts expected over the next 10 years, we called the commission's executive director to ask if the commission's findings could lead to fewer airmen at the base. What kind of impacts would this have on a place like Wright-Patterson Air Force Base here?
Well, the commission's recommendations are directed along 6 or 7 very specific lines, none of which have to do with closing or reducing activity at a particular base.
Instead, he says the commission will take a broader look at whether to focus more on active duty airmen to improve readiness or whether to look more toward guards or reserves who can be called upon when needed.
There is a lively debate about those two ends of the coin, if you will, two sides of the coin, and a range of alternatives in between.
We looked it up and found in a 2011 report that Wright-Patterson had more than 7,000 active duty airmen and more than 2,000 in the Guards and Reserves combined. While not a direct impact, what the commission recommends could lead to changes in those numbers at Wright-Pat in the future.
Someone else will make those determinations, not this commission.
Now, the commission's report is due in February, and we'll, of course, have the latest on the commissioner's visits here to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base tomorrow on 2 News. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News, working for you.